Hello, Adrian here, and just before the video begins, you can listen to the Bold and Brash podcast on Spotify. Link in the description.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bold and Brash podcast.
Woo!
Hi, we've missed you.
Hi.
I'm, of course, Adrian. I'm not Adrian.
Yeah, I'm Carl. What's up?
I'm Adrian. Of course, joining with me as always is Carl. Say hello.
Hi, I like to cook. I play League sometimes. And my name's Carl.
Hi, I'm Adrian. I'm a crippling Valorant addict, and I've spent all my life savings on getting skins on the game. Please send help.
Sounds about right.
Anyways, hi. It's been a while.
It's been a little while. School.
A lot has happened between. When was the last time we recorded a podcast?
Like 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago? Oh man.
Yeah. School's been taking a lot of time, but like we're still doing this.
Yeah, school's been sucking the life out of me like a vampire, but it's fine. So, anyways, how has the past few weeks been for you, Carl?
It's been it's been pretty nice because it's kind of a vibe, just doing these online school and doing all the online homework, sitting at my desk for 8 hours a day.
Oh yeah, we love sitting at our desks for 8 hours a day.
We love that.
I love it so, especially with my 3 monitors. You know,
you have that 3 monitors. I just got a laptop. Yeah. PC Master Race, yes sir.
Yes.
But like,
are we gonna keep up with that bit? Or
no.
No. Okay. So. Yeah.
So how's yours, Adrian?
Oh God. Wait.
No, I'm joking. Yeah. How's yours?
It could be better, honestly. I often find myself staying up really late doing work. I struggle to do the work because it's either I'm confused, cough algebra, or I'm just really really tired. And I've been drinking a lot of coffee recently just to get through the day.
Yeah, I mean like
I'm just always tired all the time, man, and it doesn't help that I'm like stuck in my chair for like how long? We start at 9 or 8:45 for me because we got engineering, and then we go until
like 4:30.
4:25, 4:30, right? So that's what, 5 hours? No, that's not how you math.
What?
Wait, sorry, no, that's not how you math. Wait, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Alright. Okay, anyways, point is...
Many hours, yes.
Many hours, yes. Yes, many hours. Oh, man. Yeah, it is what it is, of course.
Of course.
I'd rather stay at home and be safe than, go in person. But, there's pros and cons of everything, and you just gotta deal with it. I gotta learn how to deal with it.
And hopefully, it won't be this way for long. Ideally. Hopefully. And
we're gonna be doing this for the rest of the school year.
Yeah, so that's gonna be all the way until June.
I mean, if this all crazy pandemic stuff goes away by maybe this year or early next year, then that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
Because once we finish with online school, we could actually go out and see each other, like with the boys.
Yeah.
The boys and girls.
Around,
Yeah, hang around. That's what y'all been doing.
Yeah.
Since I'm not able to leave the house at all, or like get near my friends. So what the boys have been. Oh shoot, that's my phone. Sorry, didn't sound it. Since I can't really like get close to them. What the boys and girls have been doing, they've been crashing my place and they've been chilling in my driveway, which is nice. They chill in my front yard and I'm on my balcony. It's nice. I get to chill with them. They get to chill there. Sure. They get free water. And,
you get free water.
Nice.
Just like sit around.
I've become pretty much a daycare for them.
Yeah, your front yard has just become a daycare.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Yeah, I mean it's a vibe though.
It definitely is a vibe. Really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been like going out, of course, trying to stay safe and all.
Yeah.
But it's really a vibe because like me and a few others, we've been skating around. We want to get back into it because, of course, quarantined. It's been months since we've actually been outside. And we've just been going around places, like just going to people's houses, just talking to them. Of course, people we know, not just random people.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about virtual school. Like we kind of have more of an opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
At least y'all do.
Yeah, and I actually have a story that actually happened today.
Ah, really?
Yeah, it's not. It's like a somewhat like, oh dang, that kind of sucks type of story. So we were skating, right? There's this kind of steep road.
Where were you guys?
Like on the neighborhood over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's this somewhat steep road, and we're like, all right, let's try it. Let's go down it, and well, we went down. The other two bailed, so like they didn't want to do it. I tried to really just stick through, and kind of fell.
Yeah. You get?
Yeah. So, the skateboard was wobbling a lot because I just have a normal like skate park skateboard. It really isn't built for those like fast roads.
Sounds like a user problem.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
So it fell under me, and then I fell forward.
Oh.
And the thing is, I'm pretty sure I fell the best way I could with what was happening, because you don't want to get hit on the head. That's like the number one thing. Yeah. And
always try to wear protection, guys, like helmets, knee pads.
The first thing I was like, all right, I don't want to like try and suddenly stop myself. So what I did was basically try to roll with gravity, which actually worked out much better than it could have been, or it could have been way worse. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh God.
But I got I definitely that was like my first major fall on a skateboard.
Oh really?
Yeah. And I got scraped on both of my hands.
Oof.
My side a bit. It's more like just like a rash. Or not really a rash, but like a big scrape. Nothing too deep. And then on my elbow, like the side of my elbow. However, I like hit the ground really hard on my right side, or on my right arm, trying to brace for the impact.
Oh no!
So the two deepest cuts are in my left hand and my right hand. It wasn't like just straight up bleeding a lot, but like the skin was definitely just ripped off, and it was like, oh,
gross.
And then after a few, I realized, oh shoot, I really can't bend my wrist. And I can't put any weight in my right hand because that just hurts.
Did you break your wrist?
It's more I just like I wouldn't say severely,
sprained
but
it?
Yeah, sprained it quite a bit.
Man. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Were you with the same people from yesterday?
Yeah, I was.
Oh. Were you the only one who went down it?
I guess I can say the names, right?
I don't know. It's up to you, but
well, here we'll keep it short. We'll nickname them. So D, didn't do it because well, like he's new at the skateboard, so he's not gonna do it.
Of course, very new. Yeah,
and K went down halfway. And then went to the side and just bailed. And then I just tried to do it. I was like, because I tried doing it one time. I bailed halfway, and I was like, all right, I have a little more experience now. So let's try it. Didn't go to plan, of course. And just
How big was the hill? Was it like the street on the side of my house?
Steeper.
Oh wait. Oh man.
Shorter and steeper.
Dang, I want to try that one.
No, don't.
Yeah, no, I can do it, bro. Trust me. I am Tony Hawk.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, I've played pro skate, bro.
Hi, Mr. Hawk. But like,
you good, bro?
Yeah. So
is your wrist still messed up?
My wrist is still just messed up. Like right now, I have a ice pack, and I'm just keeping it on it just to make sure like it heals. And so what happened after that is we or D went to a neighboring house, just a stranger house, asking for band-aids, and they're so kind.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Y'all just went up to a random stranger's place for bandage?
For band-aids, and like they were so kind. They're like, "Oh, you want to use our hose to like clean it off a little bit, make sure it's not gonna contaminate." And like, oh my gosh, they were so nice. I got it.
Oh, that's nice.
I got it cleaned. They gave us bandages, and basically we sat on the side of the road. We tried walking, but like I was almost blacking out.
Oh,
a bit. Like when your vision just starts to just go out, and it's like whoa.
That kind of that's like when like iron deficiency. You get up and you get up too fast.
Basically like that.
Oh shoot!
So like we were trying to walk, and I was like, okay, yeah, I can't do this. So we sat on the side of the road. Then we had S's dad. I feel like you can get who I'm talking about.
Wait,
S's dad with his brother Jay.
Crap, hold on.
But like, I guess while you're talking about
who has a brother? Hold on, who has a brother? Hold on.
So
I'm being stupid right now.
They came to pick us up because my mom was not home yet.
Oh.
So went to their house. They gave me the ice pack and then some water, and I just chilled there. And then my mom came to pick me up.
Oof.
Yeah, and basically, she got it checked, or like not like she has a her boyfriend is a doctor, right, or surgeon. So they checked, and it was like, okay, the I guess symptoms, right, where just the wrist seems like it's more of just a sprain and luckily not a fracture, but of course we don't know that completely without an X-ray. So like for now,
you have to get an X-ray?
Well, we're not getting an X-ray yet. For now, it's more like try and rest it, make sure it's iced, make sure you're doing everything you can to just heal it, right? And if it still persists after like a week or something, then probably should take it in for an X-ray.
Oof, okay. You didn't hit your head at all.
No.
Right?
Like I think that's the best thing I did in that situation.
You didn't.
Was I made sure my head won't hit. I just went with the hill a bit. I rolled like a couple feet, and then stopped.
That's tough.
Luckily, the adrenaline was enough to get me, off the road and like just sitting on the sidewalk. And then after that, we're like, all right, let's try to take it slow. We went to the stranger's house, got the band-aids. They were nice. Got the hose, the injuries picked up, and now I'm here. I'm
nice.
I'm really lucky that I was able to make sure I don't get too serious of an injury.
Take that as a lesson, kids. Always wear a helmet, knee pads, elbow pads.
Just don't go out. Honestly, don't go out.
Just don't go out. Just be a hermit for the rest of your life. Live in an abandoned lighthouse on the shore.
Yeah, you don't need vitamin D. You don't need the sun.
Yeah, what's the sun? Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just be a hermit. But glad to hear that you're not totally broken.
Yeah, I'm not totally broken. Like my left hand or my left side, perfectly fine. I can do everything.
That's good.
However, like I can't play video game. I can't play my Valorant.
Really, your right hand is that messed up?
I mean, like putting weight is a little bit difficult. Like I can click,
man.
But like I can't like do the crazy like flicks that I'll try and do.
Yeah, that's tough.
So like playing
that's
video
probably
game,
for the best.
I can probably play like Among Us because that is not really active with like the right hand, or just like chill a bit. Like
you should probably just chill a bit.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna rest and just make sure it heals the way it should heal and nothing goes wrong.
That's good. Man, I remember that one time we were at our friend's birthday party at his place, and I was running. And I fell. That was okay.
You still
okay. I'll TLDR it. It's okay. I'll TLDR it. We were playing football or something. I don't remember what, but I fell when I was running, and I landed on my. I'm trying to remember here. I think my right or left hand. I still have a little bit of a scar. My left elbow and my knee Actually, I fell on those because I was booking it. Yeah, so I was playing football, and I just fell and I got effed up, and I was like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And I scraped my hand, and it was like you were. I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know the severity, but the skin was like peeled off and such, and my jeans were torn actually on the knee, and yeah. So they took me in. They wiped my hands, and my wounds with like an alcohol wipe, and they slapped some band-aids on. And I was like, okay, cool. I feel like crap right now because I could barely bend. I couldn't bend my leg because it kind of stung.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fine. It's not the worst that I've gone through, but it was just kind of oof, you know. Stupid. It's just stupid stuff that happens whenever you're young and you just mess around. Yeah. Oh, I remember another time. In elementary, 5th grade or something. I've told the story before, but I don't think I have on the podcast. So in 5th grade, our teacher was telling us, "Hey, pick up the floor, or like pick up the trash on the floor." Why do the teachers always phrase it as "pick up the floor"? I don't understand that. And then everyone always made jokes about. Everyone always made jokes about like picking up the carpet.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, it's too heavy. I can't. No.
So, anyways, we were on the floor picking up trash, right? And I was like I was kind of under a table, right? And I was backing up. I was kind of crawling, right? I was backing up, and this kid was like walking backwards, and he accidentally like back kicked, heeled me in the face.
Yeah.
And when he kicked me in the face, he kicked me like right on the glasses, and so you know how on your glasses there's like a little like plastic pieces that go on your nose to kind of keep it in place. Yeah, so on the left side, that left piece, it dug into like this into the skin, like kind of into my face, right? And it hurt a lot.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and I was more mad, if anything. Mm-hmm. I was like, bro, what the heck? It was an accent. He was sorry, and it hurt, and it was like stinging. So I went up to the teacher and I was like, "Hey, is there any marks on my face? Like, am I bleeding?" And she was like, "Just go to the nurse." So I went to the nurse, and she was like, "Oh, okay." And then she just slapped a band-aid on it, right? So nice. My mom picked me up from school, and she was like, "Yo, what happened?" And I was like, "Oh, I accidentally got kicked in the face." And she was like, "What?" So, we pulled up to our driveway, and then she took off the band-aid, and she was like, "Bro, the wound is deep." And I'm like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, it's really deep." So we waited for my dad, then we we just went to those tiny ER rooms. What do you call those mini hospitals in a sense?
Urgent cares.
Yeah, those urgent cares. Thank you. We went to one of those, and I got checked in, and the doc, he pulled up. He was like, okay, that's something." So it wasn't that the wound, the length itself of the wound wasn't that much. It was like the width of the length of your fingernail, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't that long, and it was pretty thin, but it was deep, and the doctor said if it went like a millimeter deeper, then I would have needed surgery. So what they did, right? They got some sort of skin glue in a sense. It just binded the skin together, so that way it can heal in between the two spaces.
Yeah.
All right. So it looked weird. It looked like a tiny ant mound was on my face, because they put a lot of skin glue on it, and it was there for like a week or two. It would naturally flake off as the wound healed, and I went back to school the next day, and everybody was like, "Yo, what's on your face?" And I'm like, "Oh, skin glue. It binds the wound together." And I ran into the kid again. He felt really bad, and I was like, "Ah, no, you're good." So I think I still have the scar actually. I can kind of feel it. It's like right below my left eyebrow.
Okay.
And this is just a story about how we've gotten hurt as kids.
Yeah.
Alright,
I guess like for me, nice. Like in elementary, for kindergarten, We had the field day. You know, we always have like
field
a field day
yes.
at the end of the year.
Yes, sir.
And then it was my group's turn to go to the playground, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we're just like playing around, we're running, and I tripped. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I just tripped on either my own shoe or just something in the wood chips. And on the side of the playground area with the wood chips is a concrete barrier. And when I tripped, I fell and scraped a lot of my knee on
gross.
that. And then I was like, "Oh shoot, that happened." I just walked up to the teacher. I was like, help, please."
Help.
And then
send help.
Send help.
Medic.
We went back into the school. She walked me down towards the nurse's office. I got ice for like a couple minutes, and then just boom, a big Band-Aid. And then apparently my group had gone to the popsicle station, right?
Nice.
I'm like, oh sweet, I got 2 popsicles because of my injury. I was like, oh, this is worth. But yeah, and then got picked up because, well, I was injured. They called in to my parents and they're like, all right, we'll come pick him up.
Nice. Free popsicles.
Yeah.
I remember the most stupid way I've hurt myself. I was getting a little tube of hydrocortisone. Because I think I had some kind of rash, right? And I was home alone, and you know how like it's the little tubes they're kind of pointy at the end.
Oh yeah.
Or the end opposite of where you actually push it out. Yeah. So I was just like flipping it in my hand because I was bored, and then I caught it the wrong way, and the pointy end kind of jabbed me in the palm of my right hand, and I was like, I started. I wasn't anticipating it to stab me, right? So
yeah,
it just poked me in the hand and left a little scab, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I had to like slap a Band-Aid on it, and that's happened to me a lot. Like I accidentally scratched myself, or accidentally, just something. I just slap a Band-Aid on. Band-Aids and Neosporin are the cure to like 80% of injuries. Okay.
Yeah, true. Honestly,
that's the most stupid way I've hurt myself from recent memory.
I guess, and I mean this one is short. I remember I was young, playing on the couches, and you know how like as like very young kids you would do the floor is lava. So you'd be jumping on the couches, you'd be doing basically parkour. And then at the end of the couch, or one of the couches, like in front of me was a wall. I don't know what my brain thought. I jumped headfirst into that wall. I just jumped. I was like, all right, I'm about to do this. I jump and I just a big, and then I'm like, oh,
Jesus Christ.
And then I fell. I'm like, I did cry, I'm pretty sure. And then they're like, how? Like my mom walked in and was like, what? Did you jump into the wall? I'm like, yeah. Like, why was I so stupid?
You were literally an NPC. You were just walking into a wall.
My pathing was just like
your pathing
screwed.
was broken as a child.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, I jumped into a wall. Like,
I mean, I'm stupid, but I don't think I would walk into a wall.
No, it's not walk. Jump into a wall. You're on the arm rest of the couch, standing on it, and then you just propel yourself.
That's borked.
I just remember that, and it was like, why would I did that? Why did I?
Because why not?
Yeah, because why not? I remember, this isn't an injury, but like I would go on the side of the stairs. Like there's the stairs, then the rail guard, right? Or the handrails. And then there's like there's a little place you can really, there's like a ledge on the left side. So like I climbed that side. And I went up, and then I was like, all right, the couch is right there. I'm pretty sure I can
I know what you're talking about.
I did make it. All right. I'm parkour genius. I made it. But like I've never done it again because I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Nice. Hi, I'm Adrian. Welcome to Jackasses. That's like the extent of my injuries. That's the extent of my injuries. I don't know. I can't think of anything else because I've been pretty careful for most of my life.
Yeah.
And then my mom's always been watching over me, making sure I don't do stupid stuff. You know.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Although I have gotten sick.
Yeah, people get sick
a lot. I typically yearly I get sick with a fever, and I'd have to miss a couple of days of school. It's always during the new year, during like February or March. That's typically when I get sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like this year I didn't get sick, which is ironic. Fortunately, I didn't get sick.
Fortunately,
if anything, the worst sickness that I remember was getting the stomach flu. 7th grade during winter break.
Yeah.
It was horrible. I was so it's a stomach flu, right? I was throwing up and toilet bound all the time.
Jeez.
I was so dehydrated all the time. It's either I was throwing up what I was eating, or what I was eating was just going straight through me, right? And
yeah.
And that's sort of I'm gonna describe it that way. And it was horrible. It was the worst I've ever felt in my life. And it was during Christmas break, so that was
that just sucks.
Extra sucky. And the funny thing was I spread it to my sister actually, so after I recovered, she got sick of the stomach flu.
Dang, okay. I mean, it was siblings gotta share, right?
Right, sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. I guess I had something similar to that. It was in the winter break of 6th grade. It was 7th grade. I just got a flu. I just remember, this is terrible. I just feel horrible. My head burning, basically. And my sister got it, like, relatively the same time. And I remember I had to skip a week.
Dang.
Of, school, right?
Yeah.
Because just my parents were like, no, you're not going to school, just dying here. So you're dying there, you'll die here, but like
this is no place to die.
Yeah. But that was just terrible. I remember I ate so much udon during that time. It was a vibe, right? But like no one likes me.
I think you got me sick in freshman year. Because I remember when you got sick during freshman year, right?
I mean, I probably did.
Yeah, I think you got some kind of flu, and I remember when you came back, you sat at my table, and I think a week or two later, I got sick.
Easy.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Adrian. I'll share every time.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Just keep it in a little vial so that way I can, whenever I don't want to go to school, I'll just pop it.
Yeah, you'll have like a collection of like different diseases that I've contracted.
Don't they have that? Don't they have a isn't it the CDC or the World Health Organization? Don't they have a collection of all diseases?
Probably.
Yeah. Remember that one scene in World War Z? Excuse me.
Yep.
Where who was like Brad Pitt? He went to that facility and he injected himself with the flu, and that's how he didn't get bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting scene. I remember watching the film theory about that, and I was like, "Whoa, that's big brain. We should play World War Z." Oh wait, no, it's no longer free. Dang it.
Dang. Okay.
It came out free on the Epic Games Store, and I have it.
Oh,
it's good.
All right, yeah, it's pretty fun. I missed that.
Yeah, but I will probably download Rocket League soon.
You already have it. I bought it, Lamau.
Nah, you bought it. What a loser. Yeah. Imagine not getting it for free.
Dang. Imagine. I guess one more thing. Yeah?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, one more thing about the sickness. I remember my family group. It was like we're 4 families. We went on a cruise to Mexico. And then when I came back, I was just not it. Like, I was just terrible, feeling terrible, sick.
Really?
Yeah. Like, just, we were driving home, and I was like, yeah, I can't. I don't like this. And this was in elementary.
Did you get the flu or something?
I don't know. Like, it was symptoms of, like, a fever and coughing and runny nose, so it could have been just a flu.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just terrible. It was like, it wasn't as bad as the time I had to go off for an entire week. I think it was just a couple days. It might have been 5th grade, and I just remember that I was like, oh yeah, coming home from a cruise, I just got really sick all of a sudden.
Yeah. I've always wanted to go on a cruise, but I get really paranoid for like, what if we go into a Titanic scenario?
Oh my god.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. And then, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, for
I just get paranoid about cruise ships.
You have to, like, go where icebergs can happen. Most of them...
I mean, there are no icebergs anymore, so...
That is true. There's no more icebergs.
That is true.
Unfortunately. Or fortunately. However you want to, see it.
Yeah.
But, like, most of the cruises I take goes, like, towards, like, Puerto Rico.
Nice.
The Bahama area. Or if we're on the West Coast, then I think one of our cruises went up to Alaska. And that was a vibe. We were, like, when we arrived at Alaska, we went to a place where it takes you on a helicopter ride and lands you right on the glaciers.
Oh yeah, you've told me about this. I remember.
Yeah, it was such a vibe, and like we can see there's this little creek where just running water, and we just looked at it and we were just amazed. I don't know why, but we were amazed. Like, oh my gosh, water goes downwards.
What?
Water's affected by gravity. Oh my god.
Gravity, whoa. Water
this
runs
world
downstream?
Looks like Minecraft even more and more.
It's such a bad joke. That was so bad.
Yeah, you're still laughing, so haha. Suck it.
No.
Suck it, humor boy.
Comedy
Comedy man.
Would you like to know what, boy? We come back for 3 weeks. This is all we have.
This is our jokes. This is our humor.
This is peak comedy.
Peak. This is our peak right now, honestly.
This is peak comedy. If you don't like it, then too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's peak comedian performance.
The best.
The best the world has ever seen.
The world has never seen.
The world has never seen. Anyways,
yeah.
I think they're officially banning TikTok at midnight today.
Oh, really? I thought their American business got bought out.
Oh, no. I saw something about some judge reviewing it and finalizing some decision.
Dang.
Let me double check, though. Secure entertainment.
I remember. I thought, like, it was supposed to go out, I think, either a week or 2 weeks ago. Like, that Saturday. Or no, Sunday. That's Sunday. But it never did. And then, I guess now, apparently, as you said, it's going out at 12?
Midnight.
Yeah. Dang.
Supposedly. Let me double check.
Supposedly.
Is
that's kind of crazy.
Did you ever use TikTok?
Use it as in, make videos? No. But the thing is with TikTok, right? There are some really good memes on it.
Yeah, a lot of memes have been coming from TikTok.
Yeah, there's a lot of good memes there. The only reason why it's just cringy is because of all the unironic TikTok people that make it kind of cringe.
Yeah, so TikTok was set to be banned from being distributed, however you want to pronounce it, by U.S. app stores on September 20th. But as the deal got closer, that ban was delayed by a week and is set to come into effect end of the day on September 27th, which is today. as if I'm recording. So
so they'll take it off the App Store, but I'm pretty sure it can still be
people will
used.
still have it.
It's like one of those Flappy Bird situations. Like I remember, we were in a Discord call, and someone said, "Oh, make sure you get TikTok on your phone, because then that'll increase, the price of your phone if you ever do want to sell it." Because it's like, whoa, this one has TikTok, which is a banned app. No way.
I think there will be a judge though that will see if it is legal or not. They're still in litigation, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just reading through a couple articles. Yeah, but that's interesting. How
for sure
that's getting banned, because Vine was never banned.
Yeah, Vine just
died. Obviously, because it's not in the situation that it's not in the same situation or context that TikTok is in, But I digress. I just found that.
They should just bring Vine back. Honestly,
Vine was nice.
Yeah, it went from Vine to Musical.ly. Remember Musical.ly?
Barely. I didn't use Musical.ly. I didn't even look at Musical.ly. I actually only looked at Vines when it died, and I was seeing all the Vine compilations on YouTube.
Yeah,
those
were good days.
It was the summer when Vine died, and all those new compilations are coming out, and I spent a lot of my summer just watching those compilations, and I was like, those are pretty funny.
Yeah, Vines have there's all of the very iconic Vines that have just become
like King Batch, Thomas Sanders, the Magic Dude,
Road Work.
There's a certain energy and vibe that Vine had. Wow, it's so hard to speak.
Vibe that Vine had. Oh shoot!
Exactly. It's kind of like a tongue twister, right?
Yeah.
So it was when was that? 2015, 2016?
About
when Vine was around?
Yeah.
Oh man, 2015, 2016. Those were pretty good years. I'm gonna be honest.
Those were pretty good years. Everyone.
I think 2016 was the peak, and then it all went downhill.
For sure.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's like our childhoods, of course our childhoods compared to 90s kids, 80s kids, and 70s kids are super different.
Super different.
But that's because there was 40 years between that. And now we were born early 2K.
Early 2000s,
and then compared to the kids born in early 2010, it's so much different.
Yeah.
Just the childhood is so much different because that's how humanity progressed that fast.
Take people who are millennials, 25 and 30. They grew up as the internet grew up, and Gen Z people, they were born into the internet.
Yeah, they were born into the internet. And
so
what's the newest generation now?
What did it call it?
Is there even a new generation?
Yeah, newest generation.
Because now the 2010.
So it's Gen Z and generation. Let me search up generation. God dang it. Generation after Gen Z. I'm sorry, I'm out of it today. Generation Alpha.
They're not Alpha. No.
So they're defined as
all of them are beta kids. What do you mean?
Yeah.
But there's Generation Alpha, right?
So they're defined as the first group of millennials children born from about 2011 until 2025.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah.
It's they grew up, because they were too young to experience the classic YouTube. We experienced the classics of YouTube-ish.
Yeah.
Ish. We were pretty young, though, but we were able to, go on YouTube. They are in
that's the generational thing, right? That's each generation has their own culture that it's unique to them. Take millennials for instance. They grew up with not really grew up, but when they were about our age now, when they had Pink Guy, I can't think of any other guys off the top of my head. But and then Gen Z people, we are growing up with TikTokers, people who did Vine, and now these Gen Alpha kids, I don't know what they're gonna have. Honestly, they're young.
Some of them growing up with TikTok, but like that's gone.
Some of them, but not a lot. They're gonna create their own culture with some new social media trends, and that's the interesting thing, right?
It's like
soon we're gonna be the older people who are gonna be like, what are those darn kids doing? Back in my day, blah blah blah, right?
Yeah, back in my day we had TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing with technology and I guess
it exponentially goes
kind of
goes, right?
It's I guess there's some kind of correlation between technology growth and advancement and changes in social trends.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to think here. My I lost my point. Wow. Please take it from me, Adrian.
Yeah.
What was our original point? I forgot how we got here.
We don't worry about the starting point. We just go along with the journey.
All right. It's just a journey. It's all about the journey, and it's. Oh yeah, right. So my original point was, or our original point was that how millennials, right? Their childhood is different from ours, and kind of our childhood is being defined by the pandemic that we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for the younger people, like Generation Alpha. This is
like, imagine, like, you're now in kindergarten, but your first year of school in your entire life is online. Like, and this could go on, like, it could even go on.
This can apply for elementary kids, middle schoolers, like younger.
Like, yeah, that's the same. Like, that's the same with, as you said, with the middle schoolers. Let's say you're in 5th grade, or you graduated 5th grade, and your first online school, or your first middle school year, 6th grade, is online. And that's the same with high schools, right? You graduate 8th grade, your first year of high school, which is huge, is online.
Yeah, it's going to be online.
And when you come back, it's like, wait a minute, this is high school.
How do I socially... That's the crazy thing. When, of course, there's the immediate effects of the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So many people getting sick, so many people dying. By the way, thoughts and prayers go out to all those affected.
Of course.
It's crazy.
Stay strong.
Of course, there's the immediate effects, both health-wise and economically, but then there's going to be the effects that will linger after we're done with it and we're all healthy, such as, I guess, economic again, because a lot of people have been out of jobs, but also culturally and kind of the way how we societally think, at least in America, at least. Because, like, as you've already said, there's going to be kids whose first, like, major school year, whether it be they're entering middle school or they're entering high school, was going to be online. So their perception is going to be changed. And when they go back to in-person, it's going to be all warped, And then...
Yeah, it's going to be like, because when they go back to in-person, let's say they're sophomores, right? To them, that's their first year in high school.
For real.
In a way, because they didn't go to the school. They were at their home for freshman year, and it's like, oh gosh. They're basically a freshman as a sophomore. Because it's a new school, and they just have to go along with it.
Also, just things can change socially as well. Since we're all at home and we're all online all the time, it can be hard to maintain connections and to make new connections,
Yeah.
It's I've been having a hard time with that because I can't really leave the house, so most of the time I'm relying on Discord to communicate with friends and such.
Yeah. Which is like, of course it's still fine, but like, of course we want that physical interaction.
The physical interaction, it's very important. It's especially for younger kids. It's really important to give them that physical social interaction, so that way they can learn and mature normally, right?
Yeah.
Because trying to interact and learn how to interact with others in an online context is a little weird and definitely not very orthodox.
Because like this online everything, it's only going to be, like, hopefully it's only going to be 2020, 2021.
Yes.
And then, like, say 80, like 100 years later, then that will happen again or something.
You think? But like, I hope not. It's not gonna be.
Like that just hypothetically.
An endless cycle.
Right? But like this is something that will hopefully only happen once in our entire lifetime.
Yes.
But it's impacted us so much.
Right. Even in the span of a few months.
Yeah, I'm trying to think right now, when this is all over, how will life have changed? Like, will it go, like, of course it probably won't go back to normal. There's going to be different
It will never be the same again.
Yeah, there'll be so many different norms.
New norms, both societally, mentally, the way we think, politically, definitely politically. But I won't
a lot of things happen.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be so weird.
It's like, life is normal, but it's not normal.
It's not normal.
Because of what we've learned from this year.
Yeah. And also just how we perceive ourselves and how we perceive others is also going to change.
Yeah.
This pandemic has definitely tested a lot of people. It's tested everyone. Definitely myself. And
for sure, definitely me too.
Some people make the best out of it. Some people,
Some people are trying to get out of...
Don't act appropriately. Yeah. It's really interesting. And I'm excited to see 30 years down the road my kids learning about this.
Yeah, they ask, hey...
Have you seen that one meme? It's
we're starting the 2020 unit. Why is the textbook have 5 parts, each part 2,000
When kids in 2040 get a new unit for every week of 2020?
Honestly, jeez.
So, it's not...
This is going to be a hefty unit to cover.
It's 2020 is going to be... I don't know. It's going to be something.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of cool, though. It's like, in 40 years, then there will be new textbooks. And teachers will be teaching their students and making them study what happened when we were in 2020.
It's like we were actually there to experience the history.
Yeah. Because this is one of the most major things to happen, right?
Yeah, a lot of different things. Not just
compared
COVID,
to
but
a lot of things. 2020, so many things happened to humanity.
It's really nutty.
Yeah. So, like, they're definitely going to be teaching, like, oh, yeah, 2020 just screwed the world, and now you have to learn it, now you have to study.
And then kids are going to go home to their parents, and they're going to ask, what was it like in 2020?
And we're just going to have freaking PTSD.
We'll sit down. So, it all started when a gorilla named Harambe died.
Yeah, that was back in 2016. Yeah.
One day, I'm gonna sit down and write down chronological order the events that happened, starting from Harambe,
every single thing,
and how that single event has dominoed the end of the world.
The end of the world. Oh.
Rest in peace, Harambe.
Rest in peace. But like 2020 is so weird by how it seems so much in order. There's like an order in the chaos, because each month the thing is each month had something that took over that month, basically.
What was it? So what was it? January
was the World War III threats.
World War III.
February was the Australian fires. Yeah, just March was the disease, right? The outbreak.
Yeah.
April.
And then I think we said it earlier, but it's fine.
Yeah. What was April?
Was it? Not sure.
So like most of the summer
was it murder hornets?
Protests, right?
Yeah, was it murder hornets in April?
Oh yeah, murder hornets in April.
March, April, May was
May through June, July, August was like when the protests were. I think it's at its max. Like there's still of course things.
Oh no! It's getting a little more intense now. I think.
Oh, more intense. Dang. Yeah. I haven't really been on the news that often.
Was it July?
Yeah,
and then there is some. When was the TikTok talks occurring?
August.
Are you gonna consider that a unit? Let's consider that a unit.
Is that gonna be considered a unit when TikTok got
the
banned?
ban of TikTok? Yeah, the
gosh.
socioeconomic relations between
I
America and
apologize to you students who have to learn that. You unborn babies right now.
Yeah.
That are going to have to go and learn about TikTok. They're gonna have a quiz on the influencers of TikTok.
No, they're gonna have a quiz on the influence of TikTok itself on society.
Oh my gosh.
That'll be a funny video series. We're gonna talk. We'll be history teachers talking about what happened in each one.
Yeah, what happened in 2020.
Yeah, and then what happened? July, August.
I guess now, right? We're in the middle of the fires taking over the West
Fires
Coast.
in California. We got even more protests over the lack of charges of the officers involved in the Breonna Taylor incident.
Mm-hmm.
What else? We got the election going on.
The election
very soon. 38 days.
2 months, right?
Yeah,
November.
Very soon.
November. Very soon.
Very soon. That's gonna be
that's gonna be a
whoever wins, it's gonna definitely change.
Something's gonna happen. I just have a hunch. Something's gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen. They even have I've been watching some BBC. They got protests in Belarus similar to us.
Yeah.
Their president was like unfairly elected, something around those lines, and so many people in Belarus are protesting. So many.
Dang.
I think Armenia and Azerbaijan are going to war soon. That's a yikes. Oh, so much.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but when the election does go down, and we find a winner, something's gonna. Unfortunately, I feel as though something's gonna happen.
With how 2020 has been going already, that election's gonna spark something in December. December's gonna have something because of that election. I knew,
it's gonna be the final boss of 2020. It's
gonna be the Ender Dragon will spawn.
Wait, Adrian, do you hear that? Do you hear that? It's Golden Wind playing. Dun, dun,
it's just like Herobrine riding the Ender Dragon right into DC.
Right into DC.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna.
A Death Star replaces the moon.
The moon from Majora's Mask.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking up into the sky. We're like,
crashing.
The moon is not supposed to be a full moon right now. And then we just hear a green beam hit the earth, and we're like, oh, okay.
Then, the moon shouldn't have a face, right? It's the one from Majora's Mask, and it's slowly descending upon the earth.
It's just like slowly falling down, and we're like, okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's the aliens from Independence Day, their ships just arrive, and we're like,
yeah, what? No, it's gonna become the silent place.
Yeah,
we got those aliens wreaking havoc.
And then it's just gonna go terribly. I just know
it's going terribly.
December, the final boss will appear, and it'll be like, please have mercy. Come on,
please. We don't want to be here.
We don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Just leave. We've already gone through enough.
Oh, man. That's just America alone. Like, most of what we've just said was America alone. There's a crap ton of other stuff going on internationally as well.
Internationally.
Like I've mentioned, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus. Anything else? Not that I can think of, but...
That's just life in 2020.
That's just life in 2020. God dang. What a life.
What a life. Like, I can't wait till we're like out of this. It's gonna be a year, probably more than a year until we're out, and it's just gonna be terrible.
It's gonna be
everyone's going to be relearning how to be social,
how to socialize. I'm pretty sure masks in America, masks are gonna be sticking around.
I think masks will begin to be normalized.
Like permanent.
Everywhere.
Yeah, even if it's not for protection, just for a fashion piece, it's gonna become
fashion piece. Yeah,
I mean it's true.
Good. There will be Gucci masks, Louis Vuitton masks.
Yeah, Gucci masks, and I mean they look sick.
Did you know Apple created their own mask?
That's garbage. How much are they charging it for?
I don't know how much they're charging, but they're like they Unbox Therapy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he reviewed it, and it actually works. It like works much better than like those normal like blue surgical masks.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the way they designed it is to where it properly seals like the edges. So it's not just like one piece of, I guess, paper or like one piece of mask that just goes over. It's like there's 3 pieces.
What?
One for the top, or like they're all connected, right? One for like your nose area, right? Then one for going over the mouth, and it properly seals like the edges or the sides. And then for the bottom, I'm pretty sure.
Let me see.
And like apparently that's the mask that Apple said their workers
I'm looking at it right now.
will start wearing.
Huh.
And it's actually pretty cool.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with over-engineering, health and safety equipment,
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting, actually. I thought it was going to be one of those rip-off things.
Yeah, they're just going to make, like, the surgical mask white with an Apple logo and make it cost $100.
Cost $100. Yeah. I like to wear masks because I get to hide my face, so...
Yeah. It's honestly a vibe,
It is a vibe wearing masks.
Like, because I have black masks, and my clothes are very,
you have very dark,
gray-scaled
monotone clothes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very, like, dark colors. So, like, it fits, and I'm like, oh, this is an outfit. This is the fit, and I'm vibing.
This is me now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Over there are hazmat suits.
Yeah, hazmat suits.
We're gonna look like the guys from Among Us. Speaking of Among Us, that's the segue. Even though we got like 3 minutes left on the recording.
Yeah. Among Us
is really
just
fun.
Popped off, and it's honestly amazing. I love it.
Among Us is fun, especially when you're an imposter and your adrenaline is going. But it's not fun when you're a crewmate and you're accused of being an imposter when you're not.
Yeah.
And you get ejected, and then SlimSpanghetti was not an imposter. I told you so.
Oh shoot!
But no, you wouldn't listen.
None of us knew.
Because people are stupid. Because red's sus.
It's like that's where trust and friendship is tested.
It's not even trust and friendship. It's just how smart you are.
Yeah.
Because there's
it's how good you can
people.
lie if you're an imposter.
There's some genuinely stupid people. I swear to God. Whenever we're playing Among Us, whenever
we play, like I already know the head or the person you're thinking of in your head right now.
I hate playing League, but when I play Among Us, that just hits different emotionally.
Yeah.
And no, just no. The fan art is really cool though. I've been seeing a lot of Among Us fan art on Instagram. It's sick.
It's so nice, like how just their interpretation of like the human
of such a simple
of the
game.
Among Us characters.
Yeah. Have you seen the like? So, Fall Guys, right?
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Have you seen that one post by the official devs where they were showing the anatomy of the Fall Guys?
Yeah, the skeleton.
That's so scuffed.
It's like, oh my gosh, that looks so weird, dude.
It reminds me of the internal anatomy of the Cars from the Cars movie.
Oh, yes.
Like that film theory. Oh man, that's so gross. Disgusting. But
I can't wait for Among Us 2 though.
Among Us 2 is gonna be really interesting.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see
now it's gonna be because like it was made 2 or 3 years ago. I think it's 2 years ago. So obviously they weren't prepared for like this much hype, most likely.
Yeah.
Because like the servers, everyone knows the servers are kind of terrible right now. Sometimes you'll have a good day, sometimes you won't. So hopefully Among Us 2 will have much better support. And of course, it'll be much more optimized. There'll be much more things you can do just because, well, they have a lot of hype right now.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting thing to see what they do with it.
And I got a discount since I actually bought the piece.
Well, you may get a discount, but I get it for free because I'm a mobile gamer.
You're a mobile gamer,
and I don't want to pay for it on my laptop.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Among Us is fun. There's really funny animations too for Among Us.
Oh yes, there's this one really funny one where this guy jumps out of an event, kills a person, and then it's the TF2 spy introduction. Basically, it has the voice and then a Among Us themed Meet the Spy, but it's really just Meet the Imposter. Is you remember? Okay, you know the scene where the spy says "gentleman."
Gentleman.
Yeah, like gentleman. Yeah. And yeah, it's basically that, and it's so good. It was funny. Like the thing is like he killed, right? He jumped out of vent, killed, and then like took a moment, coughed to clear his throat, pulled out the report, and was like gentleman, and then and it's just Meet the Imposter. It was hilarious.
There was I'm trying to remember. I can't remember because I have bad memory.
Nice.
I saw some really big brain tactics from Instagram. One instance was I saw an imposter go into a vent, and he saw a guy isolated in weapons on the Skeld. He was doing the wiring, and he went to go kill them. But then it turns out everybody who was in a crewmate was hiding, like blending in with the crewmate because they can all clip together. And then they killed him. Then they all just came out.
Yeah,
and then they played the song. Dun, 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 dun.
Because so what happened? Like there's this one where, because in electrical on the Skeld, that top right corner, if you just walk into that corner, like everyone walks into that corner, you're going to align perfectly. Because it's a corner.
Another one that I saw, I forgot what the map was called. It was not in space. It was not the big one. It was the other one where there's a little satellite dish to shoot asteroids. HQ. Yeah.
They hid behind the satellite dish.
They hid behind the satellite dish.
Yeah, and because their names they had blank names. So like no one would see them behind. Which is really, like, I want to find out how to do those blank names, because that's kind of big brain.
Maybe just like an underscore or something, a really discreet letter.
Maybe. Or like you just copy and paste the blank in and it'll work.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of big brain play, but I feel like there shouldn't be too much thought into it.
Yeah, it's like something you should have fun with, but of course you want to like take it somewhat seriously because you don't want to die.
Yeah. I was watching a video, the Russian Badger's newest video on Among Us. He kind of explained it well, where a lot of the Twitch streamers who play Among Us, they take it super seriously, almost as if it's a ranked competitive game.
Yeah.
Like it's an esport, right? But, you know, when he and his friends playing it, it's just a lot of belligerent screaming and loss of brain cell count. And I feel like that's how a lot of games should be played. No, nothing serious. Just
unless
if you're losing. Unless it's supposed to be like
unless it's like a competitive game in esports, then heck yeah.
Of course, take it seriously. But a lot of the time, I like games that I don't have to think about a lot. I just get to be brain dead with a bunch of my friends.
You just vibe with it.
Vibe with it, honestly. Yeah, that's the fun thing about like Fall Guys. Stick Fight's fun. Like that Uno. It's simple games like that I enjoy.
Because it's like the game is really just the background for talking and enjoying time with your friends. Like
the Jack in the Box games.
Yeah.
Those are really fun. Jack in the Box games are nice.
You know what else is nice?
What?
The people who stuck till the end. Oh wow!
Yes, sir.
Listening to the Bold and Brash podcast.
Thank you for sticking around. Thank you. Yeah. It's been a hot minute. We missed y'all.
Kind of been. We did miss y'all.
Yeah, it's we're definitely working on trying to get more content out. We promise you we're gonna do something. Adrian already has finished his edit.
Yeah, I have
barely touched mine.
So this will come out, should be tomorrow, which will be a Monday. So the 28th, I have a video that I'm trying to get out on that Thursday. So look out for that.
I'm sitting on a lot of footage, and I still have some more footage to record.
Yes, sir.
Because school, please have mercy. But I promise I'm working my butt off. I'll try to get some stuff out. And hang in there. We're all trying to hang in there. It's a crazy year, crazy times.
Yeah. Thank you for listening on our conversations. Hope you all stay safe out there.
Stay safe, stay healthy. Don't be like Adrian.
Don't be like me. Just stay indoors.
Just stay indoors. Be a hermit.
Yeah, vibe with your computer, your laptop, your phone. Just vibe.
Yeah, just transcend into an ethereal realm, one that's beyond material. I can't.
Oh, I was about to be like,
I'm only on one cup of coffee, and I need at least 2 to function. I'm becoming one of those people. It's like, don't talk to me unless I have my coffee. No.
My caramel macchiato.
My pumpkin spice latte, 2 shots of caffeine.
2 shots of caffeine.
Extra soy chocolate milk. Powder.
Soy milk.
Anyways, God dang it.
See y'all later.
See y'all later. Hey.